Welcome into the SorareAndrews Christmas special show. I am Andrew Laird. You can find me as Lairdinho on Sorare, joined tonight by Andy Black, as always, Black on Sorare, and two special guests who I don't think anyone could have possibly guessed who they would be based off the thumbnail. But we have Jimmer and Zarchypoo. Gentlemen, thank you for coming on and celebrating a little with us tonight as we talk about something for the next hour while wearing some Christmas gear. What could go wrong?
Thanks for having us.
I'm surprised I keep getting invited back.
Jimmer, honestly, I've had like multiple requests to have you back on. Every time you come on, people are like, that was really fun. You should do that more often. And I'm like, yeah, you know, it's borderline. You never know with Jimmer.
Yeah, not informative whatsoever. But hey, you know, maybe a little fun. We'll crank it up a notch, maybe.
Well, fun is what we were looking for today because we really don't have a topic. I actually had one topic I wanted to talk about tonight, and I had some things in motion earlier today that I think would have made it more fun, and I just couldn't finish them, so it was only going to be partially fun. But I actually want to talk about this last week because it's about the World Cup and these National Series Global Cup cards, which I feel like would have made more sense before it was over. But I thought of it after we had already recorded last week. So
the World Cup's over. Come on, man.
I know. However, I wanted to talk about these National Series cards. We're going to have a somewhat serious conversation to start here. And the deeper that Andy gets into this black box of wine that he's drinking,
it's going to go quick.
Family made?
It's literally, yeah.
No, I found it at CVS.
You got a little vineyard back there behind the old house?
Yeah.
Very nice.
It's only the finest boxed wines that you find at CVS.
It was two for $11, so we got two here.
Oh, you're gonna have such a headache tomorrow.
No, it's all right. It's not sweet wine; it's dry wine, so I won't have a headache.
So Blue Tomatoes said, "My hat, I've fulfilled the expectations." And for full disclosure, this is actually two separate things. It's not just the hat. And I actually, well, I'm not even going to go to where I had it earlier. Don't worry about that.
Oh, whoa.
Anyway, we're serious, at least to begin. Jimmer, National Series cards, you have collected 3 scarcities of the entire USA team. Is that correct?
Correct. Yes.
Did you want to get any non-American cards?
Not until Argentina won. And then I bought 2 sets of Argentina.
Oh.
But
what do you have so far?
Short answer is no. I have the bronze, silver, and gold U.S. men's national team, and then the bronze and silver Argentina, because it was relatively cheap.
Do you think, so this is kind of where I wanted to go with this conversation. Do you guys think the National Series cards will remain cheap? Do you think, like, once people forget about them, they're just gone? Like, I think there are going to be tons of National Series cards in dead accounts because there are a lot of people who like joined and won't won't stay. They won National Series cards and they're just kind of gone. Do you think that, not necessarily that there'll be a market, like a continuous market of them, but do you think you'll be able to get some in like 3 months and not like have to like grossly overpay?
I think it'll be relatively low for quite a while. I also think that these cards will replace limiteds in the set your minimum price, and then they add this single card worth 10 cents and then lowball you. That might take over limited.
I forgot about that.
I got a couple National Series cards. Let me just toss them in there.
I heard a pretty funny one on a Discord that I'm in, that if somebody gets a horrific offer for someone that has a national card and you own it, counter offer with that card instead of the one they want and for the amount they offered. It's a dangerous game, but I thought that was something I would do. But that's
Andy, is that why you bought the Messi National Series card? So when you get bad offers for your Messi rare, you just
no, it's not. But that's a brilliant idea. I love it.
That is a really good one.
So Laird, your question, grossly overpaying, is that like 2x of what it is now?
I don't
Of
even
what-
know. Like, what are we overpaying now? Are we underpaying? Like, obviously, we're not going to know how valuable they are ever.
Yeah.
I think, but
I
like,
think the right answer is you shouldn't really care if you're buying them. Like, I just wanted to collect the set. I wasn't really trying to make money necessarily, which a lot of people, I mean, obviously with NFTs like to do. But
you can make money with NFTs.
yeah, used to be able to. So yeah, maybe if the whole NFT cryptosphere comes back, there'll be something that's desirable. But I think they will go up. I think relative to what Zarchi said. Is it Zarchi?
Yes.
Is that okay? Zarchi,
Zarchypoo.
relative
But
to what you said, I think
Yeah, I
it's
said
gonna
it wrong. I'm
remain.
sorry.
I think it's gonna
That's
remain
fine.
low, but I mean that's gonna be kind of relative, and it's gonna be more expensive if you want them because people won't really care to sell them. Like for me, I bought a full Argentina bronze set for like $60, and it's like, am I gonna sell it for 100? No. Am I gonna sell it for 200? Probably not. I'll sell it for 500. Yeah, probably, but I don't see it getting there. I
Mhm.
mean,
I think that if they say what they're going to do about adding more collectivity into the game, then maybe like, yeah, if you have a full set, it will actually get you a card that's playable. Then maybe it will increase the value slightly. I don't think it'll go crazy unless it's, fill out a set and then it enters into some contest where you can really win a big card, then maybe. But I can't imagine that it just goes nuts without being able to win anything from it, without the utility. I can't imagine it.
yeah. I think if its potential, if like everybody, if it gets mass adoption like everybody's hoping, right, and they like sign the EPL, if there's 1 million people into this game, a small percentage of them will be like, holy shit, there's National Series cards. These are cool. I don't care if I can do anything with them. Like the whole physical card market is all about collecting them. So
True, but I think that there's gonna always be a cap on them. Like there's always gonna be a cap on how valuable they can be because, like,
I don't know.
yeah,
why?
because if somebody has money, then they'll just buy the ones that have utility.
That's your opinion.
It is my opinion.
There's plenty of people that just don't even really care to play the game and just
Yeah, but
not in this game.
get
but
the good one that everybody wants. Then, if you have deep pockets, go buy the red Messi.
So again, to Zarchi's point, I think what we see with the National Series cards is going to be coming with all the actual utility cards as well, where you can actually see what you're doing in a set. They just said on MLB that they're going to create some sort of visualization to complete these challenges, which is a step in that direction.
Interesting.
So
I guess I missed that. I saw that they were doing the challenge. I didn't see that they were gonna like visually make something happen.
yeah, I think it said that in the announcement later on. But
Do you think that visual is more valuable than the tier 2 limited that you get for actually doing the challenge?
I got some really, really warm feelings when I completed the set and saw the stars on the little card that said completed. Whew.
Getting a
Body
little warmer
temperature,
here.
yeah, the body temperature rose. Maybe it's the sweater.
What if they gave you like a little treasure box and you got to click that and then like confetti came out and you got, would that
Yeah.
make you feel even warmer?
Yeah, I mean, probably. I don't know if you get much hotter. I might have to go to the ER.
Maybe like a little sound effect.
Yeah.
I brought that up because when I was listening to, I think it was Nellis's podcast with Fiago, they were talking about, Nellis was like, would I rather a messy National Series Sorare card or like I don't even know who makes physical cards anymore. Upper Deck?
Does
Tops.
for soccer, football?
Yeah, so it was like, would I rather a physical Messi card, like World Cup card, or a National Series Sorare card? And he was like, I would probably just spend the $20 on the Sorare one and just wait. And it's like, well, like the idea is if you have a physical one, you're like buying and waiting anyway. So like, what's the difference if you're buying a National Series card instead? And
There's way more routes that you could mess up a physical card.
That's
than
it.
a Sorare card.
Right.
And your wife could say, "Get rid of these things. They're taking up too much room in the house." And then
To go back real quick about the discussion about the National Series cards just as a whole, I think like 99% of them don't matter at all.
yes, agree with that. I think they will matter if you care about a set, but otherwise, you're right. And like the guys who this is potentially their last World Cup.
There's not really like any short prints, right? They all got kind of like minted the same.
I don't know.
Yeah, somebody in the Discord I'm in today noticed that the Messi jersey mint wasn't given out.
Huh.
Oh,
I would say if there were short mints, those would probably have value to people that are like trying to complete a set or something. And then anybody that like was outstanding or wonderful during the World Cup, they won a trophy, Emmy Martinez. Yeah, like there might be some desire to have that card or Messi.
I mean, realistically, outside of the set, it's like Messi, maybe Enzo because he won Young Player of the tournament.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah, he was like
Well,
$2.50.
And Mbappe, who was a golden boot
Mbappe,
winner.
Modric.
Yeah, Ronaldo,
if they had Portugal cards.
Yeah, they didn't have them.
Yeah, I mean, probably. I think, Andy, you said it. You were like, go get Messi, Mbappe, and Modric, and then you're good. Just sit on those. Just pay $30.
Yeah.
I bought one
I
today.
think they're cool to have.
I bought a National Series card today because I was looking for something else, and I opened up the offers page on SorareData and I saw it, and I was like, "Oh, okay, that's kind of cool." So it was a Brendan. So I'm not going to let Jimmer guess here because Jimmer completed a set, so he knows. I bought a Brendan Aronson Gold National Series. Andy and Zarchi, how much do you think that cost in fiat?
What player was that?
Brendan Aronson. Gold.
$2.
Okay.
I'm just trying to think of the 0.0005 that I list all my cards for, which is like 60 cents. So maybe double that, $1.20.
It was $1.81.
Oh, not bad.
3x.
I definitely didn't know that. I finished the gold in like match day 4. I was trying to just like time it. It was going to be like the cheapest then, but that was wrong.
I mean, I spent so the day they came out, I bought the whole USA set. I just like went online and was like, I'm not spending more than $10 on any card. And looking back, I shouldn't have spent more than $1 on any card because I bought a bunch of bronzes. And now Jimmer has made me think like, oh, let me just get one of everyone over. But so now I'm like, do I just do it now? Or do I wait until can I get this Aronson today for 181? Can I get it for 80 cents in a month?
I don't think they're going to get cheaper. I don't think they're going to blow up to $20, but I don't think they're going to get cheaper because the supply's out, right? They're not, there's no more potentially, unless they come out with something that
I don't think you can win them.
You can't win them, but somebody said something recently that there were ones minted that were owned by Sorare and they weren't actually given out.
One is that Messi jersey mint.
Really? Okay, so like that, I mean, what are they going to do with it? They obviously are going to do something in the future if they
Whoever
exist.
beats Zidane in 5v5 gets
Whoever headbutts Zidane into the goal.
What do you think the reaction is if they just distributed them to Sorare employees?
Why would you say that?
I don't
that
think
would be
I'd
horrible.
care.
I think, right?
I wouldn't
They did all
care.
this work. Why not? I'm just kidding.
Maybe for the guys that were apparently locked in a room working on this, maybe they get one. That's it, though. I don't want to see this showing up in Nicholas's account.
Maybe they're waiting for Messi to create his account.
Ah. Wow.
Signed
hot
National
take.
Series card.
Okay.
And then he immediately sells it.
Yeah.
For .005.
To PK.
Speaking of which, did they mint all of the 1776 cards?
Oh, we're
Oh,
gonna blow up their
man.
spot.
I was listening to that and I was like, man, these poor guys. Trippin just like raised the price on all those things.
Well,
He just if anybody
Yeah.
has one.
yeah, I didn't listen to that podcast yet, but apparently, I guess he talked about it a little bit. So the word's on the street.
Yeah, also speaking of which, I'm waiting for my Christmas present from Laird. That's gonna be really nice when it comes in.
I sent it.
Oh,
Didn't I?
okay.
Oh, I did.
Oh, you're being serious? No, oh man. Now I feel like an asshole.
I actually, I'm going to go down this route. So I got you a Christmas gift and I got Trip and B a Christmas gift because it made sense for just these two situations. And honestly, yours made less sense than Trippin's, but I found yours first. So you got the benefit of that.
Oh, I'll count that for that pizza I sent you that one time you revealed your address to the internet.
What all was on that special Jimmer pizza, by the way?
Oh my gosh!
I think everybody
pizza
needs to
clap?
know what your
If you
special
all right,
pizza
this is a
Before-
shout.
Before you
ahead.
even go into it, I want to at least give the people watching and listening the background on this, that I shared a picture with a select group of people. Jimmer was one of them that happened to have my address on it. And within like an hour, my doorbell rang and there was a pizza at my front door.
Got him.
And somehow Jimmer got me by sending me a pizza.
Totally got you.
Yeah. Of which I ate the entire thing within like an hour. But anyway, this pizza was delicious, except for one key ingredient that I'm completely against.
Black olives, very polarizing.
Yeah.
Very polarizing vegetable.
Are they a vegetable?
Extremely
they're
polarizing
essential
fruit.
to a pizza, I believe.
Essential.
Essential, yes.
Oh wow! See, look, right side of the podcast.
I'll tell you what. Looking
olives.
looking at Zarchy
We're
down
the
there in the
olive
corner.
boys.
Looking at Zarchy down there in the corner, I can tell he's a pineapple guy.
Oh,
He's from
no.
California. No?
No, I'm close to Hawaii, but no.
Okay. It's Laird.
Pepperoni,
Laird's the
mushroom, and
pineapple guy.
jalapeno.
Wow, jalapeno. You know
I'm,
those.
I'm out on mushrooms also.
Oh,
Just
man.
straight cheese.
Picky guy.
No, not just straight cheese. That would be some shit though. Yeah. Anyway, Jimmer, you were saying something about it.
Yeah,
No,
your pizza.
I don't think. Oh, yeah, Andy. Okay, so Domino's. Shout for Domino's is. It used to be Papa John's because Papa John's had a deal where if the Cardinals won, you said it was a code and you got 50% off your full order. Very nice. And then I found Domino's pizza. Wow, what a treat. So the order is a well done crust. You always got to cook it a little bit more. It's a little crispier. Extra tomato sauce because then it makes all of the bread feel like you're dipping in like a mozzarella, like it's like a breadstick. Light cheese because we don't want to get clogged. And then we get spinach. We get pepperoni. We put some sausage on there, and the garlic crust, which comes default. But that's about it. Sometimes you can play a little bit with a couple of the ingredients.
No, you put black olives on there too.
And then black.
Yeah, black olives,
Yeah,
obviously. Yeah. Thank you.
What do they bring to the table?
It's everything. It just like it ties a bow to go theme. It ties a bow on the package.
Well, it was delightful.
A
So
little
thank
bitterness.
you. Yeah.
And acidity, right?
Yeah. Gotta balance it out.
I don't know
Life's
what I'm
about
talking about.
balance.
Mike Basson said, "I thought pineapple was the polarizing topic. What about banana? That's
Whoa,
Banana
whoa,
pizza?
whoa, whoa, whoa.
Banana.
Banana.
Is it like a peanut butter and banana pizza?
yeah. We clearly can't be
It's the
talking about
Elvis pizza.
Oh wow.
Uh,
All
yeah,
right.
that's enough. But anyway,
Also, if you eat pizza, it doesn't help playing soccer.
I believe that. I don't play soccer without pizza also. So like with or without pizza. So
Is that why the Italians didn't make the World Cup? Ayo.
Oh! Yep, I think so. Too much pizza.
as he slams another black box.
The local Domino's is a little too close.
To get back to the collectability here, Dirk-US? That's the best I'm going to try. Collectability is important to get the cards of the retired players interesting to buy. Get a limited card for completing your club or something. So buying cards of retired players, like I have some, I can't sell them. I don't think people care just because they're retired. That's all.
I think that
I
would
think
be the
there
only
has to-
situation where it's like, okay, like I have a Ronaldo card that was one of my first card buys on the platform, which has really done nothing for me overall. But now is card. I mean, it's. But if there was a Portugal Ronaldo card, I mean, it's Ronaldo on Portugal.
think
they didn't win anything, but still cool.
January
No risk.
20th, Saudi Arabia League joins Sorare.
Ronaldo ambassador?
Yeah, that's what I heard.
There we go. New cheat code card.
Yeah, new cheat code.
He probably would be out there, huh?
Is that contract real? The one that was
think so.
okay.
No, it's not.
The 7-year, 170 million a year. It's not real.
No.
It's about as real as the first 7 times they reported he was signed.
Right.
Okay.
Any of you guys experts on the Saudi League? Like, is the team he's going to like the Zenit of Saudi? No, we don't know.
Not that, like, yeah, no.
I would assume. I think it's a good assumption that they are probably one of the top teams, but I don't know how like top heavy it is. Not an expert.
What makes you think that they're the top team?
I can tell he has no reason to, no logic behind that.
Well,
The
I was
reason is
actually
because they
curious
have
if
the
he-
money to pay for him.
That's what I mean.
That's
But like,
the
shouldn't
reason.
Wouldn't most
not to
teams have
stereotype,
probably-
but wouldn't you expect them all to have a lot of money?
Yeah.
You know, I don't know.
Okay. Al Nasser, I don't know how to pronounce it. They are tied for first.
Oh,
22
let's
points.
go.
There you go.
Cheat code. Pinaldo's back.
Stand corrected.
Wonder what
Are
their transfer market
What's
team
the
value
percentage
is.
of penalties that are called in the Saudi Arabia League compared to other leagues?
Yeah.
It's very
It will be
important
a
for his
lot more
utility.
soon.
It will be a lot more.
Oh,
soon.
this is the
Point.
team that Ospina went on from Napoli.
Oh,
I didn't even know that he went to the Saudi League.
I did because I held on to him for so long. I had like 4 times to try to sell him, and I never did. And then I was happy because his international utility for Colombia was, and I won a couple of decent times with Ospina in goal international.
59
Still love that
million
guy. He'll
euros
be
in
back.
team
He'll be
value.
back. Jan 20. Jan 20. Ospina's back.
Wouldn't that be wild if they're like they keep pumping and hinting at EPL, but it's actually the Saudi League? Be fun.
What is?
Oh,
I don't know.
didn't realize Brian Lozano is returning to Liga MX.
I know one guy who knew.
Yeah. He had a goal and an assist last night. Was that last night? I think it was last night.
That bang and assist.
Mm-hmm. He created that goal.
Yeah. He like passed it back like 35 yards out and he just clapped the goal. Yeah.
K Sorare said the Saudi national team is made up of 9 Al Hilal players. What happens if Ronaldo goes there and doesn't play? He's not good enough.
I think we talk about retirement then, right?
Me and Andy have an indoor soccer team that is, we've got spots.
Could use
Over
a left back.
30 men's. Got to be
Yeah.
over 30.
We've got
Um,
spots.
All right.
Have they ever done a version of that with like Uncle Drew, where he like dresses up and all the guys are like giving him shit as this old guy, and then comes in just dominates them,
And just
having
dominates.
a soccer version of that? They're pretty funny.
Do you think Ronaldo could actually dominate, though, is the problem?
I would say absolutely.
In an over 30 men's indoor soccer league, yeah, he'd be
Yeah.
good.
Okay.
He'd be really good there.
Yeah, poor guy's legacy just tarnished in 1 year.
6 months. Was it even a year? Like,
Yeah, probably closer to that.
Hmm.
Maybe not fully tarnished. I don't know. Hot topic.
that's what we're here for.
I'm on the Mbappe train. The greatest of all time at this point can be Messi, but you know it's always fun that somebody's going to take him over. And it's not like the NHL where we're dealing with Wayne Gretzky.
Did you buy any Mbappe National Series cards?
I did. I bought one. Yeah. Just one.
I went to buy one, and it was a lot more than I was like expecting, even though like I shouldn't have expected anything, and then I didn't buy it. How much are they now?
Double.
They got to be like $30, right?
Like 15 last time I looked.
The Mbappe's?
Yeah, I can't imagine they'd be more than Messi.
That's
And
the other
Messi-
kind of funny
Messi's
thing
like
about
20, 25.
the floor. Oh wait, hold on. The floor is $13.15 for a bronze. That's the other thing, is that for some reason, and I did this with NBA for a little bit and then I stopped, but I look at the fiat price for National Series cards and I don't know why.
Do you guys have the drop down that says best value? Is that new?
That's been there for a long time, I think.
I think so.
I think it's always been newly listed, at least for me.
Uh,
I don't think I've ever seen that.
yeah, they have. Yeah, they've had best.
And
It's just
are you saying
elf-
that it defaults to best value?
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Oh,
think they
Maybe
changed
that's why I've
that.
never seen it.
But they've always had the best value filter.
it's
They
just
just
like
didn't
L5 divided by price or something like that.
Shows you how
Yeah,
much
you know,
looking on the
L15.
site I use for pricing.
Wait, so where did I? Oh yeah. So the last Mbappe diamond sold 4 days ago for $237,
My word.
which is 0.2 ETH for those of you who go by ETH. The last gold was $52.94, but it was $85 the day before that.
The reason why I went for a gold set first for the men's national team, it seemed like there was like a really weird gap between gold and diamond in terms of like price.
Huge.
Are you going to
Yeah,
do a diamond one eventually?
no. It was already too much. It was like what Laird paid for the bronze set he bought.
Whew. Just
Shots
flaming.
fired.
Sheesh.
No, I mean like the you could buy probably a third of them for like $10, but the challenge comes whenever you're trying to get, you know, some of the better guys like Pulisic and stuff, because you have to find somebody who's going to sell it, and somebody's got one listed out there for like, I don't know, like $200, and you're like,
Do you think people eventually kind of start to give up though, and just like the prices will really just like fall, and eventually it'll be like dirt cheap?
That's what I was wondering.
I think we'll see it.
I don't think so, but I'm more than willing to be wrong.
We'll fight later.
Okay, stop it.
Yeah, I agree with you though. Excuse me, on the difference between gold and diamond. Like it feels like people are really treating diamonds like they're special, and
Guess what? You're not special.
I kind of wonder if they are, because we're not. I don't even think for most cards we're getting 25.
There's probably like 15 at most of diamonds per player, I would guess. And then in terms of gold, there's probably no more than 60 per player.
Like these are 18 Mbappes.
Okay, all right, 18, maybe
And
no
that's
more
it,
than
though.
18.
But that's it.
Right. So unless people haven't opened their rewards who finished really high, which would be surprising, but
It's possible.
This is the jersey mint. Was a reward and can be yours for 0.4.
that's not terrible.
It's
I
not.
mean, it's in the realm of somebody who's speculating.
Like this card right here is the most collectible Mbappe National Series card, right?
If you
Yeah.
unless you're going to make an argument about the one.
Yeah,
And I wouldn't in this case, and I've always kind of disliked it because serial numbers to me should have a meaning in terms of the order in which they're printed, and they never have been for Sorare, and that's why it's like I don't really care about the one-ofs because they're usually like hanging around. Like they're actually, if you look at the ETH contract, they're like 7th minted. It's like this is just a artificial way to inflate it.
Do you think that the ones not take away, but kind of like somewhat reduce the importance or the value of the jersey mints because like you have another one that is collectible, is like more collectible than others? Because you're like, oh, I have the jersey mint. You're like, yeah, but you don't have the one, or like the other way around. Whereas if this is right, there is no Mbappe one. So like 7 is the only true like
I don't know.
collectible.
With only being like 2 different kinds, because it's kind of like the different type of collector. Because I think you'll probably find it split between people who prefer the one over the jersey mint versus the other. But
what if they did the jersey mints first before one, as the first mint and jersey mint?
Not enough people actually care about crypto or know enough about crypto to actually care what the first minted is. I've been trying to buy the first minted card on Ethereum for like 2 years, and the guy won't sell it to me. It's like some scrub.
It's a random guy, yeah.
Yeah, it's a random guy, but he's the first guy that's minted on the new Ethereum contract from when they left Loom.
I feel
So that guy clearly knows, right?
Slam guy, Andy.
I don't think he knows. I think he just. I'm not like offering him a ridiculous amount of money. But I stopped. I was like, oh, it's kind of scummy because he doesn't know, and it's probably nothing that will ever actually matter.
How do you know he doesn't know?
I don't know. You know, I don't know. But if you don't know now, you know. Oh, Lionel.
There he is. I'll say it. The GOAT, right? The GOAT? No?
Yeah. I was saying it. I didn't need him to win the World Cup.
As of December 22nd, 6:34 p.m.
Hey, Laird, say you want to put his comment up that on the Sorare Spaces earlier, there was a lot of excitement about the end of January 23rd, whatever. I think it was January 20th, right? Is that what they said?
Yeah.
Yeah, we think it's the Saudi League. Yeah, Saudi
League.
League. They're adding the Saudi League. So
Cristiano Ronaldo.
It's very Christmassy.
It really would be so funny if that happened.
That and the Qatar Stars League.
Yeah. They were like, we heard your feedback. We know exactly what you want. We are so happy to announce that we have partnered with the Saudi Arabian. What do they call it?
You kind of said that. You kind of said that like Spoon used to announce things where he's like really slow and like he has lots of pauses. I'm really excited to announce the Saudi League.
What is the name of the league?
I was just on it. I think it was like first tier or something. Just Saudi Pro League.
Oh, the Saudi Pro League, right?
The SPL.
So a binary yes or no. Does Sorare eventually add the Saudi League?
Yes.
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 It's a
all
top
around. How long does it take?
January 20th. They'll do a huge reveal.
Oh yes, my man.
They'll have a huge reveal of like the logo coming out. It'll show the
it's
T.
coming back.
It'll show the L, and then everyone's expecting the E, and then it's and then Ronaldo does his celebration.
Comes out of the logo. Oh my gosh, I can already see it. The most hype
New
event.
Sorare ambassador Cristiano Ronaldo, $200
That's amazing.
million contract.
I want that.
Me too. That's what I want.
So are there any other guesses that it could be other than the EPL? Other than obviously the Saudi League, right?
Could they bring the Russian Premier League back?
I don't know that that's all resolved.
That's very much not resolved.
Is the announcement specific to a league? They said there's a league coming, Or that's just speculation that it's a league.
Was
I
it-
think
With
speculation. Yeah.
Was it for sure football related
Ooh.
in conversation?
I
Or are we
think
getting
so, yeah.
women's tennis?
Mm.
golf.
Zarchy's
There
dying.
was a
Zarchy's
There
a big
was
golf
a-
guy, right?
Yeah, he
golf
loves- he's dying
announcement.
for golf.
The unofficial
Golf would be
golf
fun.
announcement was like last year sometime, or this year, but like in the early summer.
Yeah, like the PGA Tour.com was like,
Yeah.
we heard rumors, and it's like, you're the PGA Tour. What do you mean?
Now, besides Zarchy, would you guys all be like all in on golf, or would golf be something you would dabble in at all?
All in is probably aggressive, but I would probably be more interested than maybe even like the NBA.
Well, I've changed my stand. I would love it to be golf, but originally when I was saying golf would make the most sense, MLB and NBA weren't released yet. So I thought golf was like the most similar, where there's like PGA, European Tour, Live Tour. So it's like worldwide, and there's all different tours you could play around with. And I didn't really understand at the time how well one league would work, but obviously they've done it with NBA and MLB. So maybe, NHL could be one. Is it US based? I don't know worldwide, I think makes more sense in general, just because it never stops.
I still think it's weird though that they branded it as NBA and MLB when there's other leagues they could add as well that would be really cool, like to bring into that sphere.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like everybody here that now loves the J League and the K League were like anywhere close to following it. And the same kind of thing can happen very easily with basketball or baseball.
Yeah. Well, the players they don't have to be on the same playing level of skill. We obviously know that. Like, the difference of the leagues are all different, but like you can play all the players together. So
Yeah.
if it's a Euro league, like I don't know what the league is in Spain, but I know they have, like, Barcelona has a team, Real Madrid. I mean, they have
Right.
Like, it doesn't really matter.
And
if
isn't
you
there
have
like a
LeBron
big-
and whoever.
Isn't there a big
Yeah,
Chinese
EuroLeague,
league
yeah.
too?
Yeah,
Isn't there like
Yeah, that's where all of the
there's where Jimmer is.
washed up NBA guys go and
Oh,
get paid.
Jimmer.
That's right.
Is he still out there?
I was challenged by this question very recently, and I didn't know the answer if he was still on the Shanghai Sharks or not.
He's
And I was a
not.
bit
I saw
embarrassed.
Dwight Howard's out there. I saw a video
No.
of him and some 7'6" guy almost getting into a fight.
He's
Well,
in-
the big guy dunked on him.
yeah, no, but Howard's in Thailand. Like, he's not even in China,
Oh,
I think.
yeah. Some big Thai guy dunked on him.
I think.
He's in Shanghai. Jimmer's still there.
Oh,
Shanghai Sharks, let's go.
I think there would be a stronger case for like Korean baseball. If
Oh, I would love it.
I don't think enough people are playing at Sorare MLB for them to be like, hey, guess what? We're also
Yet.
adding Korea.
No, I think that's how you get more people to play it. You start
Oh, really?
diversify and you bring some more of these other leagues in there because, people that are on Sorare Soccer that are interested in K League and J League, whatever, they're gonna hop on board and be more interested in this. And honestly, I would buy what is it, KBO ball
KBO,
players because I don't know, it'd be fun to sweat some late night KBO games.
So this is coming from the guy who doesn't play K League or J League. You were like,
I
I'm
do
out on
though,
it.
I do, and I suck at it.
Yeah.
I buy the wrong guys apparently.
So when you say, Laird, not enough people playing MLB, there was probably more people playing MLB this season than there were the first year of Sorare.
Oh heyo.
Sure.
Oh, Harry Trades in the chat.
But we're not there.
But the way that they marketed MLB and NBA seems like they want it to be like US based. I can't imagine that adding international makes sense with what their plan is, especially for the people they're targeting. Like, for us, it makes sense because we know all these leagues that no one else does besides us.
Yeah.
But I can't imagine someone who's like super into MLB wanting to play in those leagues unless the schedule worked out really nicely where when MLB ends, like the Japanese or Korean leagues start, but I don't know what their schedule's like.
I think
mean, that would
if-
make sense to keep it
If
going.
they could do the same thing with soccer though, where they like compartmentalize it a little bit. If you want to play MLB, you can stay in the MLB divisions or whatever.
Yeah.
But I feel like if you could tie them together a little bit, you might get that crossover where people are interested in both.
Yeah.
Yeah, the biggest problem that they have, because there's really no reason why they couldn't just expand it. The biggest problem is just the supply numbers that they've communicated, right? So, and maybe not if it goes really mainstream, but
Yeah,
Did they ever say that
let's
they'd
be
have
real.
minor
Baseball
leagues?
sucks.
Yeah, I don't know what we're talking about.
as a sport, it's not the most entertaining, and it is very difficult on the credit card when you go to a game based on the price of beers. But
Beers are expensive at all games.
the
Yeah,
So Rare viewing experience for MLB did enhance a little bit for me, especially like the starting pitcher. Like that's a pretty fun viewing experience.
What do you guys
Or
consider-
not.
Yeah.
Jeez.
What did you consider expensive for a beer at a baseball game? Because I'm just guessing that where you are located is cheaper than where I am located.
It's
I think
$11,
we pay-
$12.
We're the same.
yeah, we pay like
Yeah.
13, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
So,
think Yankee
we would
Stadium
pay
is
like
literally
$5 to get into the Cardinals games, and then it would be $100 beer tab.
I think the cheapest beer at Yankee Stadium is like $16.
I went to what was it, a Rams or Chargers game at SoFi this year, and I think it was 18 or it might have been 20, but it was like a tall boy. But that was your options were tall boys, so
Right.
that's
Yeah.
how they get you.
Well, if
But
it's a
yeah,
25 ounce,
pushing
I mean
20.
that's cheaper than a 13 ounce or a $13. Well, it's about no, it's not. It's more expensive, but similar for a $13 16 ounce ish. Go Rams.
Yeah. I like this from Yonosei. What if they had ETH rewards for KBO because you don't have to worry about Major League Baseball worrying about a gambling license?
Let's go.
Yeah,
Let's go.
and then yeah, Korean baseball is like way more users. Because
Yeah. Yeah.
be the best feedback they could receive on getting a gambling license.
Right. Like some guy's just crushing KBO and they're like, I think he's going to sign with the Mariners. And you're like, no, don't go to
No,
Major League
rip! And then the gif of the grave guys,
Yeah.
like he's dead. He's going to the MLB.
I was not expecting us to get to the KBO today. Not going to lie.
Okay, so I think we strayed away from like if it was a different sport in the January announcement. So if it was specific to football and it's not the EPL or the Saudi League, which is highly likely 100% going to happen, what else would it be?
I don't think there's another league that
SO11
could get them excited. So yeah, I feel like a gameplay change, I guess.
Yeah, I listened. Somebody said that they kind of made a hint towards some gameplay enhancements of sorts. Like, I think Dan had mentioned that like the new cap mode was the future, per se.
I think there's a real chance that the best prizes are going to be in cap modes within a year.
Yeah, I mean, daily fantasy sports have been running for what, 10 years?
A little longer.
Okay, over 10 years, and they've been iterating or figuring out what works, and it's obviously some sort of budgeted thing, right? The biggest problem with Sorare has always been pay to win in terms of like new people coming in. Like obviously people who came in from the beginning, they love pay to win because they don't have to pay anymore and they keep winning. But the budgeted league is like where it's heading. And
yeah, the DFS stuff though, they take a cut on your entry fee and there's no market fees, which is scary. Maybe that's the big thing. Just the two middle fingers. 5%.
That would be so funny. They're like, we have this great announcement. Market fees are coming to football.
But
Oh.
we have the Saudi league.
But yeah.
Oh. That is also going to happen for sure. So
Somebody mentioned to me somewhere about the possibility of them like offering lower transaction fees on like certain times. Like, hey, it's
What is this,
Christmas.
Uber?
2% transaction fees.
So
What do
that's my
Surge
theory
pricing.
yeah.
that's like kind of aligns to my theory of like the thought I've said it a couple times, like a robust loan market, and like they always try to align parallels to the actual leagues themselves. And like football, it's like the one thing they don't have is like a transfer window, so to speak. But that would be like a transfer window. It's like, oh, no fees this specific weekend, and you'd see the market activity go through the roof. It's a good idea. Or not no fees, but like, you know, you go from 5% to 2% or whatever. And all of a sudden, all these people come out of the woodworks because they're saving $2 on a card versus $3. Just like gas prices. It's like, oh, I'm going to drive 40 miles to get 10 cents less on the gallon. I'm like, do you realize what you're doing?
Yeah.
And also, time is money, baby.
Yeah, I don't know.
What are you drinking there, Jimmer? A little dirty
Oh,
martini?
dirty martini.
Yeah.
Olives?
Go to
Where
Yeah,
is
I'm
it
gonna
in there?
going to
It's
church this
essential.
weekend. Oh yeah, baby.
I couldn't tell.
These are custom.
So what makes a martini dirty?
More olive juice.
Ah.
More
Olives. Look at that. More olives. Here we go.
Mm-mm. Yeah, these are the green kind. This is for Christmas.
Like, what makes it dirty? Literally the olives.
Yeah, Jack Swift said, "How dirty? So dirty, I got to go to church this weekend."
That's right. Give me a dirty pizza.
That's
Let's
right.
go.
So we've gone from messy national cards to KBO to dirty martinis
And dirty pizzas.
and dirty pizza. Yeah, but what I was saying before, I don't think there's a league that matters anymore for them to add, other than the Premier League.
Somebody said SO11 as a game mode. I always thought that was like the emergency pull out of your back pocket game mode when everything's dying. It's like, oh, all the
So if they
prices
do
are
it, you're like,
tanking.
oh shit.
Yeah, it's like all the prices are tanking. Guess what? SO11. Buy 6 more players, bitches. Excuse me.
I think they'll have, because they've been toying with it with NBA. I think they'll come up with like different scoring rules before they come up with SO11. Like the shots count double this week, or whatever.
Wait, you said shots? Let's do shots.
Shots counts doubled.
Right.
Clean
Oh,
sheets are negative decisives. Flip it.
Ooh.
yeah,
Shit-
just like
shit
really
alert
weird
scoring.
stuff.
Dude,
Yeah,
they could
like,
really get fucking crazy with that
All they
scoring
need,
matrix.
they just need to keep fucking with you, Laird, and all of the SorareData stuff. So it's like that's their only mission is to keep releasing game modes and contests that are just totally whack. And you're like,
Yeah,
yeah, actually it's reversed. If you get 2 red cards, which you can't do, you get 100.
That would be fun if you like just be like, hey, this weekend red cards are worth 100 points. So play on, boys. Good luck.
That was what we always thought like the whole weekly stuff should be. It's like obviously they're limited on rewards, but like it would still be fun to do stuff like that.
Well,
to have
it's-
a single contest that's completely ridiculous, and
Yeah.
every week somebody can come up with like, oh, this guy is playing against this guy and he hates him because he screwed his mom, so he's definitely getting a red card. I'm playing him.
What about
Yeah.
so they have this special weekly every week. I think the winner of like this week's contest gets to choose the rules for the next week. No.
Like
I
a
think
user, like a manager.
Yes.
I don't. You'd have to rely on somebody, and that's probably not a good idea.
I really like the like the progressive weekly ones that build up across the whole season. But I think those are really hard to do, like a survivor or some sort of thing like that, because people can sell their cards or move their cards around. Like you could potentially do it with the commons because you can't really get rid of them. So no one's really able to sell anything like that. But I've always been a fan of like survivor type pools and that sort of stuff. And I know like, I don't think like a best ball type format would work at all with Sorare, but like different types of gameplay where it can last over a period of time. And maybe it is like something weird like that, where it's like a red card thing and it gets progressive, or somehow the pot increase. And then at the end of the year, like you can win.
What if there was just a game mode, Zarchi, where like you submit a player and it's like the red card lotto, and you play a guy, and if they get a red card, you get a prize. And like 99% of people that submit a lineup there are going to lose. And also you're like taking a guy out of your lineups that was obviously going to play, because you're not going to play a guy there that's not going to play. I don't know. I think that there's like so many areas there where it's like, how many guys get a red card a week?
Mike
They're going to give away like
Lots.
4 prizes.
Yeah.
Mike Basson brings up a great point here. Tony Watt gets a red on the.
Yeah, and he plays himself in that competition.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Asterisk.
Yeah.
I mean, you could do something where like you have the users select like 10, 15 cards, whether they're common or they're real cards. And every week you have to pick one card, and whoever's card scores the lowest is out. And then it just keeps going throughout. And you have to survive, but obviously you want to have guys that can. That'd be a fun game.
And you get a pool
Sort
of
of
like 10 guys that you
I like
select
that.
at the beginning. Yeah. That'd be cool. There's so many different things they could do, and it always comes up on pretty much every podcast. So
I think they're just waiting for our suggestions. That's all.
yeah.
Obviously,
Shit,
they were
We
waiting for this
need to get
specific
Carl
show.
on this podcast so we can nail him with our suggestions.
Right.
whoa, easy there, guy.
Ooh.
Did you guys get the post Global Cup survey? I saw a few
didn't.
people talking.
Not
about it.
me.
I didn't get it either.
I got it.
Oh.
Yeah. That's
All right.
happens
What was
when
on
they-
it?
When they
Give us-
value your
What's the
opinion.
news?
Did you go for more, or did you say I'm done? Because there was a part, at least on mine, where it's like, do you want to keep going and answer more questions, or are you done?
So I had a point to fill it out. I didn't fill out the survey.
Do you want to do
I
it
don't
right
know.
now?
What a waste.
Do I still have it? We could do it together.
Yeah.
We can do it together.
Um,
Let's go. Let's do this.
Blue Tomato said he thought it was only for beginner accounts.
Well, I'm still a beginner.
We're all beginners, okay? We're all beginners. We're all learning.
Let me.
Oh,
See if I can
Blue
find
Tomatoes got him.
Oh,
Jimmer, are you It was his wife's
it
account.
was his wife. His wife got the survey.
Oh no,
Wife's
that's
account.
not true. That's not true.
I didn't
Yeah,
get
all
that.
of our wives played the glory.
I might be thinking
Just
about
submit it now.
I might be thinking about a different survey, and it seems as though I'm caught in some sort of lie. Oh shit!
Charlie Dunbar said he got it, and he's been playing for 11 months. But I definitely did not get it.
I swear I saw it, but
Did your guys' dogs have Global Cup accounts too, or is that just me?
So,
I mean-
did you see the
Oh.
tweet?
She played. She's sitting right here. She played.
There was a tweet that they sent out at the end, like, thank you, all 585,000 people who participated. And then I looked at the last match day, and there were 620,000 lineups. And I'm like, wait a minute. That number's very different.
okay,
Yeah,
I
a
did
little
get it. December 15th from hello@play.sorare.com, which seems maybe this isn't the real survey.
I was gonna say maybe I don't know if I would click on that.
Yeah, that sounds like maybe a
Uh,
fish. You might be getting fish right now.
All survey participants enter to win one of 10 football kits. Takes approximately 4 minutes. Completely confidential results unless you're completing it on a podcast. You can pause and restart the survey. I'm clicking it.
Yeah, I think this is exactly what we're doing right now.
Okay, are we doing it? I don't think I'm allowed to share my screen.
Oh, you definitely are.
Yeah, you definitely can.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
Just watch out what else is on your screen. That's all.
Yeah, I'm closing
Yeah,
out
like-
the tab.
Click those tabs.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
remove
Here,
that
give me
bookmarks
a couple minutes
toolbar.
here, boys. Give me a couple minutes. Yeah.
Yeah, Blue Tomato said at the end you just have to enter your seed phrase and you're all set.
Oh,
That's right.
I gotta enter my seed. All right. Enough. Okay.
I'm excited.
All right. Can you see it?
Yes, we can.
All right. Let me.
Whoa.
rip this
Oh,
guy off.
Inception.
Sorry,
Oh my god.
Sorry. Thank you for playing So Rare Global Cup 2022. Our goal is to continue to improve your So Rare experience.
You don't have to read it all, man.
All right. Click below to start.
Just click the more result. More
YOLO,
result-
let's go. Let's do this.
Already.
Oh, here we
My
go.
age. All right, I'm 25 to 34.
Must be nice.
ASL. Puts me on the low
That is
end.
nice that they start with the ASL.
Please think back to before you participated in the So Rare Global Cup.
All the way back.
Never heard of it. What
am I
is
filling
so
this,
rare?
am I filling this out as a team or as myself?
It's yourself.
Okay,
I would
I
assume
feel
that-
like.
I would assume a lot of these responses apply to all of us, though.
That's probably fair.
yes, we'll see. I don't know the age. The first question, Laird.
Good point.
All
Good
right,
point.
here we go.
I was immediately thrown out of the discussion. So.
Why did I choose to play the Global Cup? I enjoy So Rare. Yes, that is true. To join a community of football fans, I think so. Free to play? Sure.
Really? You saw the Global Cup and you were like, "That's a community I would like to join."
So,
Hell yeah.
Laird, we talked about it, and I was like, I'm strangely more interested in playing this Global Cup and the draft and all this than I am of the actual like World Cup players that I have.
Yeah.
We had that conversation. So I feel like there's a community potentially. Let's see if I
Yeah.
can check them all. You know,
Because
Yeah.
you and I had a conversation.
let's see if I can check them all. Let's see.
All right.
The main So Rare football game didn't have enough competitions to participate. I'm not going to check
Hell
that
yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Or
All of them. Come on.
well,
to join
okay,
friends
wait.
also playing. Let's go.
Andy, this is
I-
serious. We can't just like click everything and think it's okay. Come on.
Yeah,
Come on.
they're gonna be like the,
Whoa,
the survey results
This is
are all
serious,
in.
guys.
The survey results are all in, but we got a straggler 2 weeks after we sent it out. I'm not gonna check this one because I think that there's enough contests.
That's bullshit.
I'm gonna join friends. Better than other World Cup fans. I'm not gonna check that one just because I didn't really know.
Oh.
Wow. Okay.
Wow.
Didn't seem better than other World Cup fantasy games. Collect oh hell yep. Collect National Series Special Edition cards. To further celebrate and participate in the World Cup. Win the rewards. Other specify.
Oh, my head, Zidane's chest.
That's right. Let's go.
Line.
All caps.
All right.
Hopefully it allows enough characters. for that.
No. Well, I think simplicity's good there. All
I
right.
was gonna say thank you for your response. Please click.
Which
Yeah.
of the following did you do? I think we're gonna go over 4 minutes. Also, which of the following did you do during the So Rare Global Cup? Select all that apply. I joined another user's private league. Yep, I joined them all. Let's go.
Before
Invited-
you keep going, apparently there was a tweet of like the person who won like everything. Because like if you finish first in like overall, like you won all the private leagues. Did you guys see that one?
No.
Sean mentioned it to me and he was like, "Yeah, it was a tweet." And I was like, "Send it to me." He's like, I can't find it now. And nobody's talked about it since. So maybe he just made it up.
So it was true.
Somebody
that
should have cleaned
one
up.
guy signed up for everything.
It was just not like literally everything, but like all of the popular private leagues, like the same person won all of them.
Nice. I'll check this one too because I did invite my wife for the benefit of the match.
What
day
about your 2
3
dogs? You got two golden doodles. Did they join in and play?
No, I'm not a multi-counter, and I will never be
Okay.
a multi-counter.
Well, no. That's not multi-accounting. They're beings.
They
right?
don't have thumbs.
Okay, fair enough. They don't have
so
thumbs. So
I
okay.
invited my wife. I said draft, and I won't tell you anything. She drafted like 3 guys who weren't even called up to the squads, and then she didn't do anything else.
Okay.
But she
But
has
Basically,
did
she
it.
sucks at Sorare.
No, I did it for the match day 3 9-point player bonus.
Who did you get?
I think I got Salim Amala from Morocco,
Of course.
who was playable far into it, but you
True.
know they gave you a draft later on. So created my own private league. I did not do that. Showed friends or family my Sorare squad lineup. Yes, I did. Of course, I showed my friends. Show me yours, I'll show you mine, kind of thing. All right.
I created
Wow.
a private league to invite somebody who wasn't on Sorare because I couldn't figure out any other way to invite them to something. So the private league was
Dude,
literally
how many
the two of
questions do they have here?
I don't know.
It's a
4
lot.
minutes.
them.
Wow.
It's supposed to be 4 minutes.
This is this is
I
a
can't
burden.
read this. My
And then they
eyes.
ask you if you want more.
Yeah. Based on your experience,
It's true.
how well do you think the Sorare performed at each of the following? Rewards during the competition. I thought they were good.
They were good all the way around.
I was upset, and Jimmer, we talked about this also, that we didn't realize that the at some point you didn't automatically win a national series card.
Oh yeah, it was into, and it was awkward too. It wasn't like start the knockouts. It was
No.
like
Was it
it was
the
like
semis?
match day 5. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was like the quarterfinals. All of a sudden you didn't win a free national series card for entering a lineup,
Mm-hmm.
which I was okay with, but it was caught me off guard.
I
I
was
thought
not
they were
okay
good.
with it.
Player scoring, excellent. Wow, the best matrix in fantasy football. Can you believe it? Squad selection, draft. Did you guys experience any issues with like players changing values for the future drafts?
Not issues. I mean,
Well, like
So
you
I
were going to
picked
draft a guy
guys-
and then all of a sudden you couldn't afford him.
well, you could afford them. That's what the weird thing was. Like I had a -6 balance after
'Cause
my
you did it
first
early?
redraft because I picked guys, or after the second one because I picked
Wow,
guys
so
that I knew
smart.
would change. But like I picked them because I knew they would change, not because they would actually help me.
So
I was just like, oh, this will be good.
you were just looking for the cheap players you could resell? Okay.
That's right.
I
Right.
thought it was good. Maybe we go fair, good. I thought it was good. Private leagues, I think I'm gonna go somewhat poor, just because.
oh
Well, somewhat poor to maybe fair. Okay, we'll go fair. But
no. Let's go. Let's be real with these, because I'm gonna influence you a little bit here. The private leagues were kind of lame because it was like whoever did good on the main thing won all the private leagues
that
too.
was my point. That's why I
Yeah.
wanted to go somewhat poor.
Let them have it.
It's because they weren't. You couldn't distinguish them differently, right? Like you couldn't set a private league lineup versus your real Global Cup lineup, and that was the big, not controversy, but problem with it, because like somebody won all of it by just
They
signing
sort
up
of
for everything.
shit the bed there. There should have been some kind of like thing where like you could only enter so many of them, or there were like X number of limitations on like the number that could join a specific league. Like there had to be a limit somewhere.
I think because of the cards just themselves going into your gallery. Like if the commons just didn't go into your gallery, and like at the end you got whatever range you finished, like a set of a bundle of common cards, then you could have different lineups. But then otherwise you'd have tons of cards in your gallery. That's why I think the limitation was there. But yeah, I agree. It's sort of silly.
I think one of the other problems that people had, and I heard this more from people who were like running private leagues, is that you couldn't tell who won each match day. It was just the overall. And so they had to like go back and like figure out like, oh, who won match day 6 or 5.
I had to write a paragraph every single match day to my group of friends that I invited to break down because no one knew what was going on. It's like, here's who was in first, who scored the most this game week. But
Yeah. Well, those are the kind of things that I feel like that they will build upon. I would have rather had private leagues than not have private leagues
Yeah.
at all, like in their current state or
Yeah.
what they had.
Well, when they do the Saudi Arabia Cup leagues,
Oh, it's going to be
they'll
so
figure
good.
it out.
So good. Card design.
Solid.
I think it was
okay.
good. I think
Yeah,
it was good.
Yeah.
I think
it
they're
was-
great. I to be honest, like I
You
love
go
them.
excellent.
No,
I'm not
excellent.
I'm not.
It's
Well, there's no great option. There's good or
it was
excellent.
good.
Harsh.
There
I
was
can't
room
not
for improvement.
unsee that plate that Surface shared in Black in your Discord.
Oh, yeah.
The cards now. I can't unsee
Yeah.
that in my brain. The
Are those
Hanukkah
National
plate.
Series plates? Very nice. Oh, very nice. Did you get those from Qatar? All right. Sorare company engagement and response time to community user questions. Fucking excellent. All right,
Oh.
next question. All right, maybe we'll go good. I'm just a trust the team guy. All right, next. All right, you rated private leagues as being somewhat poor. Please use the space below to describe why. Now everybody gets to see me type live. Perfect. Love this.
Can you why don't you just link to this podcast?
Yeah, just link to the podcast. Tune in at
tune in
Oh,
at
yeah,
an hour and 4 minutes.
Wait, is it? But I can't. This link that's in our chat right now is not going to be the link, is it?
Correct.
It's going to be posted on YouTube.
Just be like, watch.
Please
watch
tune in
SorareData's
to
podcast.
SorareData.
SorareAndrews.
word?
SorareAndrews.
SorareAndrews Christmas extravaganza,
Yeah. Dan will watch it.
where we
Hi, Dan.
Dan, yeah.
break
birthday.
down
Happy birthday, Dan.
why, as well
Happy
as
birthday.
Oh, happy birthday, Dan! Wow. As well as Dan's birthday wish. Is he Jesus? Close. Just a few days off. All right, next.
This is well longer than 4 minutes, but it might be because of us.
This is like the longest survey of all time.
You rated it as good.
More questions.
Yeah, I should have rated excellent. Shoot. Below are elements of the squad selection draft. Providing enough information to make good decisions. Good. Clear communication and draft rules for selecting players. I thought that was okay. Like, they gave a budget. Easy to use and understand.
When did you find out that the budget changed?
Yeah, that sucked. That was bad community. and they added that shit where you gotta like invite a friend like at the last minute to get your 9-point player or whatever. Yeah.
You mean the Jimmer scam?
Yeah. Boo.
Jimmer scam. My wife will be appalled.
Your golden doodle will be appalled.
My dogs did not have a team. All right, let's just go next. Overall, how do you think Sorare Global Cup compares to the main Sorare football game? Global Cup is better, no preference. Main football game is better. Woo! Right? I don't know. Better because of olives. All right.
Of course.
Below new features that were introduced as part of the Sorare Global Cup. Please, which would you like to see incorporated as part of the main football game? Private leagues, yes. Yes.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Card designs to celebrate me. Oh, yes. That would be dope. Draft system to select common cards. I don't know. I don't like that just because it's different than the main game. National Series cards that are purely collectible during feature international competitions. Why not? Card collections, yes. Seasonal tournament leaderboards, yes. Next. Christ almighty.
Do you guys think private leagues are fun?
Yeah,
I think they will be.
Yeah, they could be.
Do you think they're fun after 2 weeks?
Okay. I think they're fun if they're like small and they're like
Actually private?
yeah. But
I
like
think they have to be an even playing field too. Like if I were to play with friends that are just joining, like
yeah.
it's even that one that global league that that was set up on it was on SorareData for a little bit. There was like 12 or 16 leagues of the global.
Yeah. The World League.
World League. Yeah, I was paired up with people in my league whose gallery size was way smaller than mine. So I was like playing like superstars against. I just felt bad doing it, but like I would submit, but it's like this isn't that fun. It's a good idea, but it's like
Yeah, it's like I hope you like
level.
playing against Benzema and Cezina and I don't know whoever else you got, but
yeah. He's got them all.
Studs.
Mbappe.
Yeah.
I agree.
I like nice things.
I think the idea of private leagues is much better than actual private leagues. Like, but I don't think there's a way to make private leagues more fun. I think people just get bored. Like I don't know. Maybe I just get bored.
So this is an interesting question because it's suggesting twice that they go to 7, like a full week game week. Unless I'm reading this wrong. It's like allow for competition specific game week schedules, and then it says 7-day period. That's hinted in the parenthesis, but
would you like that if it was like NBA where it was a week? I know NBA is not a week, but let's say a game week was a week and you had two game week, basically 2 games of a player most of the time if they have midweeks.
Like you got your best score out of the 2 games.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Oh
like
God,
that
Jan 20. Oh God, that's it. Jan 20. They're going to a full week. That's their solution for reducing rewards.
I was just about to say it's how they reduce rewards.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't say I like that.
No. It works for NBA because we can still play twice a week. Like, imagine having a lineup for 7 days and it's dead on Tuesday. And you just have to look at it be dead for 5 more days.
Yeah, we have to look at dead.
That wouldn't happen
for
very
3 days.
often where it's dead
7.
on Tuesday.
The next question, trying to get through it.
Well,
offer another competition-specific tournament similar to the Global Cup in the future. How likely would you recommend it to friends or family?
Oh, 10 out of 10, of course.
I'd say less.
Because we're all, Sorare shills. Let's go. Play the game.
Sorare shills unite. All right. General football fandom. Which best describes? I know about football, but would not consider myself a fan.
I just realized we're at an hour and 12 minutes on this podcast. And,
yeah.
Let's fly through this.
It's been about 58 minutes of this survey.
Oh, here we go. It's optional. I can answer more questions or not. I'm going to answer more questions. Let's go. Who's ready? Buckle up. All right.
If anybody is still awake in chat, I would like to give away a messy bronze and a messy silver custom series cards.
Ooh, I got something too. After you.
Stop sharing.
What I need from you in chat is the best Sorare player name that's associated with Christmas, and not Claus from St. Louis City.
What?
If you can come up with a player that is associated with Christmas in some way, I will throw a card your way.
I know
Can't be
one.
Claus though.
I know one.
Oh, let's go.
Oh no!
Christmas only Sven comes once a year,
and then Andy just left.
Yeah. So
He's
that's
like,
how
hey,
you know you. That's how you know you can't trust Andy.
Seriously.
Yeah. Yep.
Let's see who we got here. Yeah, someone already said
Harry Candy Cane. Love that. Jesus
Ooh,
Corona. Jesus Corona. Oh, he's back.
Harry Candy Cane not on the platform though. Jesus Corona is an interesting one. I just assumed it was going to be some sort
Do
of.
you have something in
I'm just
mind, or are you judging these as we go?
No, I'm gonna pick my favorite 2 as time goes on. So if you would like to do a giveaway of some sort, Jimmer, go ahead. And I'm just
Well,
gonna
I
read
think
through chat,
Zarchi-
and at the end, I'll pick 2 that I like.
I think Zarchi's up.
Yeah, I got a Thibaut Courtois
Oh, Tim Tebow?
Tebow?
Yes.
custom edition. Unfortunately, not a rare, but it is red. But I don't know what's going to be the giveaway.
That's funny, but did he leave again?
Any ideas? All right,
It's a Courtois National Series. Is that what you said?
Is Home Alone like a national or a worldwide movie that people would know trivia from Home Alone?
I think there are enough people here. I mean, I have no idea. So just go for it.
I guess. Wait, let's see.
Andy, is there going to be anything other than Jesus as the Christmas giveaway?
Go Jesus. Happy birthday, Jesus. Garincha.
Okay, for my Thibaut Courtois.
Oh, I get it.
Got it. In Home Alone, the guys on my shirt are the Wet Bandits. But in the second, or wait, I might be getting them backwards. But in the other Home Alone, what do they call themselves? First person in chat that responds correctly gets Courtois.
Is it Home Alone 2? Oh.
Yes, Home Alone 1, they are the Wet Bandits.
The Wet Bandits,
turn on
right.
people's stinks. Boom.
A human
A
alien.
human alien.
Bang.
Nailed it.
Sticky Bandits.
Nice.
So I would say a human alien. What's your Sorare name?
offer? He can just send me an offer for nothing, right?
Yeah, but you'll get a bunch now.
It might be for my real Courtois, and then we'll be in a problem.
Oh yeah, there you go.
And then you can counter offer with your National Series card.
There you go.
Perfect. Yeah. Okay, so I also have a giveaway, and I had bought up one of the reasons why I bought the bronze Argentina team was because I was going to give it away. But then I also, in the spirit of Christmas, bought the designated player for STL CSC, STL City Soccer Club, but can't even do the own acronym. So whoever wins will get their choice of either the full bronze National Series Argentina team, or João Klaus coming up as a designated forward, going to clap the MLS. So they can they'll choose either. But to win, it won't be on the podcast. You have to like the video on YouTube, and if you provide a comment, it's going to be a random selection of somebody who commented, and we'll record the wheel of names. So each comment will be a number on the wheel, and then we'll spin it and we'll record it and we'll tweet it out or something. But that's who's going to win. And then you get the choice of either the full Argentina bronze National Series or João Klaus Limited.
Is that a comment in the chat, or is it in the comments below?
Comment on the video.
Yeah, so comment below.
Yeah, so below. I don't know.
Yeah. Andy's going in and out. So
he's back.
Oh, there he is. Is your shirt? I honestly had no idea that your shirt says "Go Jesus" on it until just now.
Yeah, I'm having some technical difficulties over here.
No one noticed.
Jimmer, do you want to open your Christmas present?
Oh, do I have to share my screen again?
No.
I get really nervous when I open gifts from my family.
You should get very nervous about this one.
I am. All right. Hold on.
Oh, I think K Sorare just won it. Kevin McAllister. There is a player named Kevin McAllister.
Oh,
that's a good one.
That's a good one.
That
Home Alone. Home Alone himself. Okay. Oh wow! What a
I own a
treat.
Kevin. I own a Kevin.
Martin
McAllister.
Hongla Diamond. All right, so a little bit of history on Martin Hongla. This guy, I was confident he was crushing for like 3 game weeks in Belgium, and I had a crush on him because he won me. Man, I don't remember. I think he won me Kai Havertz. But when I first got to know Laird, he was like, "Oh, I don't know any of these teams. Who do I buy?" And I was like, "Martin Hongla. He's the best." And so I think you bought him, and then he's just shit the bed ever since.
It wasn't actually that bad. I got him as a referral reward, and I remember sharing it, and I was like, I don't know who this guy is, and I was like new to Sorare, and I was in this chat, and Jimmer was there, and Jimmer's like, he's the best U23 midfielder, and I was like, holy shit, I like really got something here. This is awesome.
Yeah, you can't beat him.
And do you have 3 of them?
Oh yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So I sold mine long ago. I don't know if I ever told you that. Mine's long gone.
Yeah, heart's broken.
But, so I saw they did the National Series card, and then I was like, oh, Jersey Mint National Series card. Just Jimmer should have this because you were like collecting National Series cards, and I was like, oh, he should have this Hongla, and so I bought it. I got Trippin' B, our good friend, the Karol Swiderski National Series Rainbow, because he has the Swiderski Rainbow club cards, like from common through unique. And I was like, oh, he should have the Swiderski ones. So I bought all 4. And then he bought the diamond himself, like an adult does. And I was like, you just ruined Christmas because I had this gift for you. He took it anyway, though.
Yeah. Oh, also, for those saying Kevin McAllister on Argentina, there's also on Argentinos Juniors a Kevin McAllister, and I always called him Home Alone.
That's who they were talking about.
That's pretty solid.
It's not the same guy.
That's who I was thinking of.
Yeah, that's who
The
I
guy
was.
on-
Not
The guy on
There's another
Argentinos Juniors.
Yeah.
It's a different. I thought it was a different guy.
see the Mac.
Right?
Oh,
Kevin
maybe I'm just
McDonald.
maybe I'm just thinking about McAllister on.
Yeah, you're thinking too much of Alexis McAllister because you're still into the global cup.
Yeah. Well, somebody said Argentina. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I always like the guy from Argentina's Juniors, the Kevin McAllister there.
Yeah. He's Home Alone.
He's Home Alone. They are brothers. Who's brothers? The
Two
others.
brothers.
Oh, Alexis McAllister and Kevin McAllister are brothers? No way.
I think they spell their name differently. Their last name.
I'm just saying, like, this guy doesn't look anything like the other guy. They can't be brothers. Come on, guys. That's a joke. Oh, well.
Yeah. Too many olives. Yes, that is correct. Tis the season.
So, Jimmer, can you go through the rules again of how to win either the Klaus Limited or the Argentina full bronze set of national?
Yes, and it will be your choice if you win, one or the other. The rules are like the video when it's posted, and comment on the video. So I guess commenting not on the live chat, but on the actual video. Is that what has to happen? Okay,
Yes.
yeah. So comment on the video, and then we'll do like a wheel offline. Ooh, extremely sketchy. No, but it'll be like a one. It'll have the comment name, and we'll record the video, and then Laird can tweet it or something.
We can try to stream it somehow.
Yeah.
Live, just to take out the small bit of sketchiness of doing some sort of behind closed door spin.
That's only Andy and his dogs playing the Global Cup.
He's 2 black boxes in, so he doesn't know what's going on.
2 black boxes, baby. Let's go. I don't think I give away the two Messies, so let's do that real quick.
Oh yeah.
I like Bethlehem Mead. That's pretty good. So I don't know who's Beth Mead. Is that a real
Beth
guy?
Mead? Oh, come on, man. She actually just won the like BBC sports personality of the year or something like that. I think that was Beth Mead.
Okay.
She's a English footballer.
Okay, so
she played for Arsenal.
Cool. I'll ship Mike Baston a silver Messi, and anybody else? We got anything else in here?
I keep reading all the good Kevin McAllister. Andy Christmas Carol. That's pretty good, actually.
Ooh, I don't hate that.
I don't know how original it is.
No, it's solid. It's solid. Who said that? Will? How about this? Will gets the bronze for Andy Christmas Carol because it's solid, and it has my first name in it. And Mike Baston gets the silver Messi. So just shoot me a DM and we'll figure this out.
If anybody wants some more, the reindeers. Nobody played that card.
Ooh,
yeah, reindeer. Yes, that would have been the play. Yes.
Is that actually how you pronounce it, though?
No.
Okay, that would have been kind of meta and super duper.
Totally.
Hey, so when do we? I think there's a last giveaway, right? Sean's got some consultations. Yeah, so Sean was nice enough. He was willing to give away. I don't know the quantity. We all have to get with him, but I think at least 5 one-on-one 1-hour session consultations on. You get to. It's almost like a one-on-one video. What a nice guy. I don't know the criteria.
Are you giving away the coaching session from Sean?
Yeah, this is a consultation from Sean.
Yeah.
I think it was 50 1-hour sessions.
Yeah, 50. I think he was giving away 50. So I think if there's more,
I think the more hours, the better.
If there's
50, give him a lot of hours.
Yeah.
It's definitely.
And you can win more than once. So if you're, you can just stack those, and you get multiple hours at a time with Sean.
You can snowball them. I think is how this so rare phrase is.
Snowball the consultations into rewards.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
A human alien was asking if it's 50 hours straight, or can you break it up?
If you are the single user who wins all of the consultations, I think it's at your discretion how you cash those in. It's kind of like a back rub coupon, but instead it's a consultation with Sean. If that's a virtual back rub and getting your gallery hyped up, you could cash it in that way. You could also, if you just want to stare into Sean's eyes for a whole hour, that is also on the table. So criteria to come. But tweet Laird. He's got the coupons. They're NFTs actually. They're NFTs. They're pictures of carrots. And that I forgot about that giveaway that we had, but
I'm glad we remembered that before we signed off.
Everyone thanks Sean and also Laird. Don't forget to hit up Laird for the Sean coupons.
Thank you to everybody who has joined us live. If you guys could please hit the like button as you are trying to get into Jimmer's giveaway, please do that. And if you guys are too late for the giveaway, comment anyway and see if Jimmer just counts it on his spin wheel that we will arbitrarily decide. I mean, we will clearly stream live somewhere when we give out these cards. But anyway.
Yeah, maybe we'll do it like tomorrow at like I don't know, 10 a.m. Central. So I don't know. We'll just do a time.
Sure. Whatever.
Okay. Perfect.
Yeah. There are lots of rules here, so let's just make sure we follow them. So thank you to everybody. Jimmer and Zarchy, thank you guys for helping us celebrate this time of year with Sorare as well. And thank you for the giveaways. Very generous of you guys. Not nearly as generous as Sean, but I mean,
what a guy.
Who could be really? Thank you to everybody. Happy holidays to everyone who celebrates holidays this time of year. And we'll catch you next week.